By the end of the presentation, hopefully you should know how to kick ass. Okay, so in 2009, there were over 300,000 reported assaults and sexual assaults and rapes. And in America, every 23.9 minutes, there's a murder, an assault every 0.83 seconds, and a sexual assault every 6 seconds. And so by the end of this, you should be able to define and recognize sexual assault, potential for violence in both behavior and environment, use observation and planning to avoid potential danger, and learn both aggressive and passive physical resistance techniques. Okay, so there are 5 kinds of damaging organs that can contribute to sexual violence, which they can occur. And the first one is women. You know, women they're easy targets. They're usually the ones who are sexually assaulted, and it's been that way forever. The second is power. You know, men sexually assault women because they feel like they need to feel that power over them. And power leads to violence. And violence is just the tolerance of taking abuse, and letting them are being sexually assaulted. And the fourth is masculinity. Some men feel like they need to. I need to have sex with this woman to be a man. I'm going to do it with her consent or not. And privacy, which is pretty much, you see it, you hear it, you know about it, but you don't say anything. You keep quiet about it. And now I'm going to pass it over to my peer Marcel.
Okay, so survival thinking. My name is Marcel. First thing about survival, the main things is environment, physical abilities, and then others physical abilities and their motivations. So the first thing we need to know is that predators basically the lion and examples, but it can be either the female or male. And in this situation, it's where a female befriends another female. Power junkies like to humiliate their victims. They like to make people less than them, and that's the biggest. You need to treat sexual assault as physical assault. So it's just like the same. You can no longer be the victim. Not only these skills we're going to teach you, it can help you for a little but it can also help your friends or any other people. You need to know your environment, so the room you're in, the party you're at, the water you're at, wherever you're at, you need to know it. So that you need to trust your instincts, so your gut, or if you see someone who's really creepy, to know that they probably are some creepy things about them, and you need to trust your gut and see it. And then don't allow yourself to be isolated. Number one way not to get into situations is to stay out of it. Don't get into it. Alright. I'll turn it over to Phyllis.
My name is Phyllis. I'm sick right now. Environment. Environment is a mental attitude and an increase in awareness translating to a change in body language patterns. So pretty much what that means is if you go somewhere acting timid, victims will present the appearance of being unaware of their immediate surroundings and environment. So that's the same thing. Predators for that. Being totally engrossed in your own thoughts and unaware of your surroundings may make you easy prey for those watching and waiting. Know where the doors are and the windows are in your environment. So yeah, you know how to get out of the situation. No one understands potential threats in your environment. So, say if you see someone being creepy, I guess, you gotta look up as being a potential threat because, yeah, it could be a threat. observation. Be alert at all times and trust your immediate surroundings. So that's pretty much what Marcella said. Give up and figure out the situation. So be aware of your surroundings, knowing where you are and your surroundings. Be true to yourself. If you not feel right, then be aware of your inner feelings. So again, that's your gut feeling. Alright, yeah. Do not drink or eat in a container. That is open, such as an open container, and drink from a cup. So that's it, pretty much. Yeah. Look for an escape route. How would you get out of the room? Where are the doors, windows, or the door? I'm going to turn it over to Steve.
Okay, so hi everyone, my name is Mercedes and I'm enrolled in the Cabo Confederate Tribes of Washington State that came down here with escape, obviously. But what I'm going to be talking to you guys about is planning and 4 steps of, hold on, 4 steps to self-defense. So planning, how to get away, like know where all your exits are, like windows, doors, like if there's like vents even, you know, anything, these walls that move, anything just to get out of the room, like if you see some threatening person anywhere. Your transportation, make sure the person who brought you to a party, like a house party or like even just a party on the street, make sure they're going to be bringing you back home where you need to be. And if they happen to leave, get a hold of someone. Make sure your cell phone's working at all times. Make sure it's on you. Who can help? Your parents. Like establish code words with your parents. Like this may be a funny code word, but I was thinking about teachers. Like make sure your family members know what code means, like in a hazardous situation. Know important numbers like the shelters, counselor numbers, police department. And the darkness is your protection. Like say if you're at a house party and someone tries and sexually harasses you, what you like gonna leave and somebody is in there in here. Like you could run outside and hide in bushes, go hide in a ditch. Like anywhere where there's no lighting. 4 steps to self-defense. Prepare, anticipate, recognize, and respond.
Hey, Glenn, let's go.
Stop! See? Caught you guys off guard, right? Keyword is stop. Use your voice. Yeah. Get prepared. You guys can go to martial arts classes just so you can be ready for it. You guys don't want that happening to you, right? See? Who wants to be raped? Take martial arts classes. They'll come in handy. Prepare for hazardous situations. Like, even you guys may think it might not happen to you, but it can. And it probably not most likely, but it probably will. And I don't want that happening to any of you guys, because I have had family members, not just in Wyoming, but also in Washington State, who have been sexually harassed and they've been molested and raped. And I don't want that happening to any of you young ladies in here, or any young men. You never know what can happen to anyone. It seriously can. I even had an uncle who was raped. It's not a good thing. It tore our family apart. It really did. It changed our lives forever after hearing about it. So just prepare for anything, basically. Anticipate and think ahead about hazardous and threatening situations. Same thing as prepare, basically. Just think of all the things that can happen and just get ready for it. Recognize all hazardous situations. Say if there's 10 young men and you're at a party, Like, I'm gonna use you for example. Say if all these men are in here trying to give you a drink, you think something's gonna be up? Yeah. Say no. Don't take that drink. They're gonna put something in there. They might gang rape you afterwards. So you may have to go think about that. All of you. So yeah. Respond to threatening hazards, quick thinking, and abilities. Again.
Hey, girl!
Stop! 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 Anything. Yeah.
Don't say
Yeah, but see that word stop, it can come in handy. Like, just yelling stop at someone, it'll really scare them. Like how they're forgetting everybody. Well, good. They're all there. Yeah. And if you do take martial arts classes, and I do recommend them, or taekwondo or whatever, those abilities will come to you very quickly. You won't even have to think about them, actually. They'll just come, like, naturally. So, thank you guys, and I'm going to turn it over to my peer, Adriana.
Hi guys, my name is Adriana Duran. I'm going to be talking to you guys about sexual violence and alcohol. And we're all young, right? We're in high school, and you know how we're exposed to alcohol, and that's supposedly the cool thing to do. And well, alcohol can lead to, like Mercedes said, rape, getting molested. It can lead to a lot of tragic things to both girls and boys. So I want you to think of 3 questions. How often do you drink alcohol? How many drinks do you consume when you do drink? And how often do you drink 5 or more drinks on one occasion? Because alcohol can lead to a lot of horrible, horrible things. And like Mercedes says, it does tear apart families. It does really leave a bad effect on family members, and it's just really bad. So alcohol can really, you're not thinking right when you're drinking alcohol and you consume it. It lowers your inhibitions. Alcohol just basically takes you out of your right mind. And a lot of things can happen when you're out of your right mind. And that's really scary if you think about it. I mean, you guys can pass out and some guy can be touching you and raping you. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't want that happening to me. And from this survival thinking observation plan, we're going to give you don't take advantage of any woman. That's what I'm trying to say. And just basically protect yourself when you're in that kind of situation. So I thank you for this, and I turn it over to Clarence.
These are our young ladies in Escape who are doing this presentation. It's very important that we do this presentation in any country. What we're doing is we're not trying to teach anyone any type of certain self-defense technique. It's a matter of what we just stated on that PowerPoint is the most important part of this presentation. The rest of it is just almost like icebreaker entertainment, but it'll also teach you something. So we're going to go through some techniques, and you're going to have to participate. So we're gonna have you guys participating also. So, first of all, come on up.